The overall strength is that we have several different guys who have the ability to score, and then certainly everybody can defend as well. My expectations are in practice that they're going to work as hard as they can, that they're going to compete, and they're going to play together as a team. And then the games are the easy part. The games, the expectation is that they will translate what they've done in practice into the games. The only difference is we're competing against another team, where in practice we're competing against each other.
You know, we have an interesting combination of athleticism, of length, height, speed, quickness, and I think that that serves us well on both the offensive and defensive sides of the court. Because of that versatility, we give a lot of other teams problems, and I think that that is another thing that makes us really successful.
We have really a depth in the sprinting group, and we've had, some strong leadership in the distance runners group. We have a big group of girls, good group of boys. They're pretty motivated and pretty focused, and every day in practice they've been looking great. I always tell them the biggest thing is that my expectations for them is to be ready. Kind of the nuts and bolts of what they do in practice and how that's preparing from that, that's on the coaches. But at the end of the day, if they take care of the little things like recovery, sleep, eat, rest, and are at the start line when it's time to race, that's all I ask for them, is just to be ready.
Our captains, our seniors, have been fantastic at keeping the kids both motivated, working really hard, and they all work really, really well together from freshmen on up. I would also say that we do a really good job on the bouldering wall, so on the low ropes, or the walls without ropes even, that are about 10 feet tall. So more about technique and flexibility and good hand strength, which is neat.
First of all, our senior leadership, our captains have done a particularly good job leading the team, motivating the team. The strongest dynamic on the team this year has really been just the positive attitude and the enthusiasm the team has showed. Really, the collective buy-in of all the team members has been as complete and as enthusiastic as any I can remember in recent years. My expectation, first and foremost, is that they be there in the moment. That when they step onto the practice mat, or of course when they step into competition, that's really got their full focus. In a lot of ways, I've always thought of athletics as a gift. It's that gift of 2 hours in the afternoon where you can leave everything behind. And I think the way you honor that gift is by showing up every afternoon and giving it your full effort and giving it your full focus. And I give this team really high marks on meeting that expectation.
After having graduated about 8 seniors last year, it was very new, and I think the guys meshed well together, and they were all willing to do the work. I think that we've got some good, solid core skills in terms of knowing what to do on the court and not getting rattled by teams that hit it hard or that keep the points going along. We keep our heads and we have a plan no matter who the opponent is. Next year we'll have a lot of the core returning, and we can pick up to building in more fitness and some greater tactical ideas, whether it's what happens when we are facing some tougher opponents and how to handle their ability or their style or their tendencies. So yeah, I just think that we're going to be getting better and better as we approach next year, and a lot of guys will be doing the work in the offseason too.
We have 13 girls on the team, 8 are seniors, so we have a lot of maturity and experience and girls who are really focused on having an incredible last season here at Episcopal, and we combine that with 4 juniors and 1 freshman, all of whom bring incredible dynamics to the team, and it's just been a really great season, a really fun group to coach and a really hard-working group. I will say, of my years at Episcopal, this is the strongest team I've ever coached, and just in terms of overall squash skill and experience. They really love the game, and they're fit and work really hard. And I think it's of all the teams I've coached at Episcopal, it's the one that they understand squash the best. So I'm really excited about continuing to grow the program, but also having players who play for a year or two on JV, who learn their basic skills, and then take it to the next level on varsity.